Chosen one, September 15th, massive winning marked. For you, this date has not appeared by chance. It is not a random placement on the calendar, but a divine appointment written into the fabric of your destiny. September 15th is a marker, a turning point, a signal to the universe and to your spirit that the battles of your past seasons are giving way to victories. This is not a small win. This is not a partial breakthrough. This is a massive winning, stamped and sealed for you, carrying the weight of everything you endured, everything you prayed for, everything you held on to when it seemed impossible. The heavens have aligned, the energy has shifted, and now September 15th stands as the day your triumph breaks into full visibility. Before we move deeper, stay with me until the very end of this message. What is carried here is not just information, it is alignment, activation, and confirmation. As you listen, take part in this energy shift by writing your warmest wishes in the comments and sealing them with 144. This act is more than words. It is intention released into the universe. It is faith made visible, energy directed toward manifestation. When you write your wishes and 144, you are declaring that you are ready to receive what is marked for you on this day, and you are energizing the field that brings blessings rushing toward you. Now, Chosen One, show your light by liking this video and subscribe to the channel, and let's step into this together. Chosen One, September 15th has been chosen as your day of winning because of the journey you have endured. You have carried weight that few could understand. You have faced battles that left scars, yet those scars became symbols of your endurance. You walked through fire and came out refined. You endured storms and came out stronger. And while it felt as though no one saw your struggle, the truth is that heaven was watching, taking account of every tear, every sacrifice, every act of faith. September 15th is the response. It is the delivery date of victories that were promised long ago. This winning is not small, it is massive, because your calling is massive. The size of your trial has always been an indicator of the size of your triumph. You were not chosen to win small, you were chosen to win big. You were not called to scrape by, you were called to overflow. September 15th is the day where all the energy you poured into survival transforms into momentum for thriving. It is the day where the struggles of yesterday collapse into blessings for today. It is the moment when the waiting is silenced by fulfillment. Chosen One, this day is not about chance. It is about alignment. Everything in your life has been moving toward this point. The delays were never denials. They were divine pauses to prepare you for something greater. The closed doors were not rejection. They were redirections toward the doors that are about to open on September 15th. The moments you thought you were being overlooked were in fact the moments you were being hidden until the right time. And now, the right time has arrived. This winning was not rushed. It was prepared. That is why it is massive. It has been building in silence, waiting for release. On this day, do not be surprised if you feel the atmosphere shift. The energy of massive winning carries weight, and your spirit will recognize it before your eyes see it. You may feel lighter, clearer, more alive. You may sense opportunities drawing closer. You may notice that things which once resisted you suddenly flow with ease. This is not coincidence. It is confirmation. It is proof that the universe responds to timing, and your time has come. But remember, this winning is not just for you. It is through you. What unfolds on September 15th will ripple outward, blessing those connected to your journey. Families will benefit from your breakthrough. Communities will be touched by your rise. Generations will be impacted by the abundance that flows into your life. This is why your winning had to be massive, because it is not just about your comfort, it is about your calling. You were chosen to carry more because you were chosen to give more, to influence more, to transform more. Chosen one, prepare yourself for what September 15th holds. Enter it not with hesitation, but with expectation. Walk into it with the awareness that it is your day, marked and sealed for you. Do not let fear whisper that it is too good to be true. Do not let doubt convince you that it cannot happen. Do not let the weight of your past keep you from stepping into the light of your future. This day belongs to you. This winning belongs to you. This victory was written with your name on it. And when it unfolds, you will know without question that nothing about your journey was wasted. Nothing about your endurance was ignored, and nothing about your calling can be stopped. The winning is massive because your destiny is massive. And this is only the beginning. Chosen one, September 15th is not simply a date. It is a vibration, a divine alignment, a marker in the unseen realms that declares your massive winning has already been secured. When a day is marked, it means everything leading up to it has been preparation. The delays you endured, the setbacks you faced, the obstacles that seemed immovable, they were all shaping you for this exact moment. September 15th carries the energy of culmination. It is the day when seeds planted in hiddenness begin to break through the soil, when prayers whispered in silence rise loudly into reality, when the struggle that once felt endless reveals itself as the training ground for your triumph. This winning is massive because it goes beyond material results. Yes, doors will open. Yes, opportunities will appear. Yes, resources will find their way to you. But the deeper meaning of this winning is transformation. You are not just being handed blessings. You are being positioned into an entirely new reality. September 15th is not about receiving one gift. It is about stepping into a flow where winning becomes natural, where abundance becomes normal, where breakthroughs become the rhythm of your life. Chosen one, massive winning means shifts will happen in layers. On the surface, you may see physical changes, calls that open doors, unexpected support, or breakthroughs in areas that have resisted you for years. Beneath the surface, you will feel internal shifts, confidence rising, clarity sharpening, peace settling into places once filled with worry. And on a higher level, there will be spiritual confirmation. You will sense alignment, feel synchronicities, notice signs, and know with unshakable certainty that September 15th is not ordinary. Understand this: the magnitude of this day is connected to the magnitude of your destiny. You were not called to live in survival mode. You were chosen for overflow, for legacy, for influence that reaches beyond your own life. September 15th was marked for you because your winning carries purpose. It is not just about you smiling. It is about you becoming a testimony, a lighthouse, a source of hope for those still waiting for their breakthrough. Your win proves that waiting is not wasted, that endurance is rewarded, that destiny always arrives right on time. Chosen one, on this day the atmosphere will shift in your favor. Do not be surprised if you feel lighter, if resistance seems to crumble, if opportunities come suddenly. This is the vibration of marked destiny. It makes what was once difficult feel easy. What was once blocked flow freely. What was once delayed arrive without effort. Your role is not to chase this winning, it is to align with it. Be still in your spirit, but bold in your expectation. Carry yourself as one who already possesses the victory, because in truth, you do. September 15th will also bring exposure. Winning on this scale reveals truth. Those who secretly doubted you will be forced to witness your rise. Those who quietly supported you will celebrate with joy. And those who carried envy will show their hearts. This exposure is not meant to discourage you. It is meant to protect you. Massive winning demands a purified environment, and this day will cleanse your path, leaving only what aligns with your expansion. Chosen one, let this truth settle in your spirit. September 15th is not a gift you stumbled upon. It is a moment that has always been yours. It was written into your story before you were even aware of it. Everything you survived has been pointing here. The universe has been aligning every detail to bring you into this moment. And now, it is no longer distant. It is here. Your massive winning is marked. Your breakthrough is confirmed. Your destiny is unfolding. This is why you must embrace September 15th with complete readiness. Walk into it with open hands, open eyes, and an open spirit. Do not hesitate. Do not question. Do not shrink. Stand tall in the awareness that this day carries your name, your victory, your rise. Chosen one, September 15th will not just be remembered as another day. It will be remembered as the day your story turned, the day your winning began, the day your destiny declared itself fully over your life. Chosen one, September 15th is not the finish line of your journey, it is the ignition point of a new dimension. A massive winning marked for you on this day is not meant to stand alone like a single peak in the distance. It is the beginning of a chain reaction, a flow of victories that will continue to unfold. This is why it is massive, because it expands beyond a single breakthrough into a rhythm of abundance that will carry you forward. What happens on September 15th is not temporary. It is permanent. It redefines what is normal for you and shifts your reality into one where success, favor, and overflow follow you naturally. Think of how long you walked with resistance, delays, and closed doors. For years, it may have felt as though nothing would move, no matter how hard you tried. That was the season of preparation, the refining of your character, the strengthening of your endurance. But now, everything changes. September 15th marks the crossover into a season where doors open before you arrive, where blessings chase after you, where opportunities seem to find you instead of you chasing them. The massive winning is the collapse of barriers, the dismantling of resistance, and the release of momentum that was always waiting to be unleashed. Chosen one, massive winning means your energy has shifted. The vibration of your spirit now resonates with abundance. And because of that, everything around you responds differently. You will notice conversations flowing in your favor. You will see connections forming that accelerate your path. You will feel solutions arising where problems once lived. This is not coincidence, it is alignment. When your energy matches abundance, the universe has no choice but to respond with overflow. September 15th is the day your energy locks into that alignment so powerfully that nothing can knock you out of it. This winning will also expand your vision. Where once you thought only about survival, you will now begin to think about legacy. Where once you focused on making it through, you will now focus on building for the future. Where once you wondered if you could sustain yourself, you will now ask how you can expand, how you can bless others, how you can transform lives with what you carry. That is what massive winning does. It shifts your perspective from smallness to greatness, from scarcity to expansion, from waiting to walking boldly in your destiny. Chosen one, this day will feel like a lifting. The weight of past seasons will fall off you, and in its place will come a lightness, a freedom, a strength. The heaviness of delays, the frustration of stagnation, the pain of disappointment, they will no longer cling to you. You will walk forward unburdened, empowered, and certain that you are standing in your marked moment. This is the beauty of massive winning. It not only gives you what you prayed for, it heals the parts of you that were weary from waiting. And do not forget, this winning will not just impact you, it will ripple outward. Others will see your rise and be inspired. Those who lost hope will find encouragement in your breakthrough. People connected to you will receive blessings simply because of your alignment. Your winning is massive because it carries collective impact. You were chosen not just to rise, but to lift others as you rise. September 15th is marked for you, but through you it will touch many. Chosen one, allow yourself to embrace this truth fully. September 15th is not a random victory. It is the opening of a floodgate. Once it is unlocked, the flow cannot be stopped. What begins as one breakthrough will multiply into many. What starts as one opportunity will expand into countless doors. What looks like a single moment will transform into an entire season of winning. This is why your spirit feels such intensity about this day. It knows the scale of what is being released. September 15th will be remembered as the day you stopped questioning if breakthrough was possible and started living in the reality of breakthrough itself. It will be remembered as the day that proved your waiting was not wasted, your faith was not in vain, and your destiny could not be delayed. Chosen one, your massive winning is not coming. It is here. And once you step into it, your life will never look the same again. Chosen one, September 15th is not just a day of victory. It is a day of identity. When massive winning is marked for you, it does more than change your circumstances. It changes the way you see yourself, the way others see you, and the way the world responds to your presence. For too long, you carried the identity of one who was waiting, struggling, and pressing through resistance. But on September 15th, that identity shifts permanently. You are no longer the overlooked, the underestimated, or the forgotten. You are the chosen, the rising, the unstoppable. This day stamps your spirit with the awareness that you are aligned with winning. And once that alignment takes hold, it cannot be undone. This winning will not only elevate your outer life, it will transform your inner posture. You will no longer walk with hesitation or question if you are enough. You will stand tall, knowing that every trial you endured was proof of your resilience, and every delay was preparation for this release. September 15th reminds you that nothing about your journey was wasted. Every hardship, every waiting season, every silent night built the foundation for the abundance now being poured into your life. This is why the winning is massive, because it carries the weight of all that was invested in your preparation. Chosen one, massive winning also exposes purpose. Victories of this scale are never just for comfort. They are for calling. You are not being lifted only to enjoy abundance for yourself, but to become a vessel through which abundance flows into the lives of others. Your breakthrough will inspire others to hold on longer. Your abundance will create opportunities for those connected to you. Your rise will shift environments, communities, even generations. This is why September 15th could not be ordinary. It had to be massive, because the ripple effect of your winning is too great to be contained in something small. This day also establishes authority. When the universe marks a day for you, it is declaring that your influence can no longer be hidden. Authority is not something you chase, it is something you carry. And on September 15th, you will feel it settle on you like a mantle. You will notice how people respond to your presence differently, how conversations shift when you speak, how doors open simply because of the energy you now carry. Authority is the invisible proof of your chosen identity, and this massive winning is the moment it becomes undeniable. Chosen one, understand that with this authority comes separation. Not everyone will be able to remain connected to you in this new dimension. Some will celebrate you, their joy authentic and pure. Others will fall silent, unable to handle the weight of your breakthrough. And some may resist openly, their envy revealed by your elevation. Do not fear this. Do not mourn it. Separation is not loss. It is refinement. The energy of massive winning cannot coexist with the energy of smallness, envy, or doubt. September 15th is not only about giving you victory, it is about cleansing your circle so that nothing hinders your expansion. Massive winning also awakens vision. Once you step into this reality, you will no longer dream in survival terms. Your imagination will expand to match the magnitude of your destiny. Ideas will flow that once felt too big. Opportunities will appear that once seemed unreachable. Paths will open that once were invisible. You will see clearly that you were never meant to live in limitation. Your spirit will settle into the truth that winning is not just a moment. It is your environment, your inheritance, your permanent state of being. Chosen one, September 15th, will mark the day you began to carry yourself differently. The day you stopped looking at yourself as someone hoping for a breakthrough and began walking as someone who embodies breakthrough. The day you stopped questioning if you were ready and began living as proof that you were always ready. The day you stopped doubting if your story mattered and began to see how your story was shaping futures beyond your own. This is the transformation of identity. This is the authority of destiny. This is the power of massive winning marked for you. From this moment on, the world will no longer see you the same. And more importantly, you will no longer see yourself the same. You are chosen. You are rising. And your life has entered the flow of unstoppable abundance. September 15th is your confirmation, your coronation, your unveiling. Nothing can take this from you. Chosen one, September 15th is more than a breakthrough for you. It is a breakthrough for everything connected to you. A massive winning of this scale does not stop at your hands. It flows outward, touching the lives of your family, your community, and even generations not yet born. This is why it was marked. It was never meant to be small or temporary. It was designed to be generational. The abundance released on this day is not just about paying bills or solving immediate problems. It is about building legacies, shifting bloodlines, and changing the narrative of your lineage forever. This winning carries generational weight. Where your ancestors may have faced cycles of limitation, you will now establish cycles of abundance. Where those before you struggled to break through barriers, you will tear them down completely, so those after you never face them again. September 15th is the day when history turns, when curses break, when patterns dissolve, and when blessings begin to flow freely through your bloodline. Your life becomes the pivot point, the proof that destiny always chooses a person to carry the torch of transformation, and you are that person. Chosen one. Massive winning also creates momentum. This day is not just a peak, but a launching point. Once momentum is ignited, it becomes self-sustaining. September 15th will release such a powerful wave that it will continue to carry you long after the day itself passes. Opportunities will multiply. Breakthroughs will cascade. Doors will open in rapid succession. Momentum means that what once took years will now take months. What once took months will now take weeks. And what once seemed impossible will happen suddenly. This is why it is massive, because it accelerates everything tied to your destiny. Do not underestimate the responsibility of this momentum. You will be called to steward it wisely. With abundance comes choice, and with choice comes responsibility. Your role is to remain aligned, focused, and intentional. You cannot allow distractions to drain your energy, nor can you allow fear to shrink your vision. Billionaire energy, which you are now resonating with, is not about clinging to what you have. It is about expanding, creating, and multiplying. September 15th is not just about receiving. It is about learning to carry and multiply what has been entrusted to you. Chosen one, this winning also awakens leadership. People will look to you as proof that waiting is not wasted, that endurance pays off, and that faith brings reward. You will inspire others not only with your words, but with your life. Your story will become a blueprint for those who feel like they are still in the waiting room of destiny. When they see your rise, they will know that their own breakthrough is also possible. This is why your winning had to be massive, because its impact is not limited to you. It will ripple across many lives. On September 15th, expect clarity to flood your spirit. Massive winning always comes with massive revelation. You will begin to see patterns in your life that once felt confusing now make sense. You will understand why certain doors stayed shut, why certain people walked away, why certain seasons felt so heavy. You will realize it was all leading to this day, this release, this flood of abundance. And in that clarity, peace will settle over you, not just because you won, but because you now see the perfect design behind it all. Chosen one, the generational impact of September 15th cannot be overstated. You are planting seeds on this day that will grow into forests for years to come. You are unlocking doors that others will walk through long after you. You are building foundations that will carry the weight of futures far greater than your own. This is why it had to be massive, because small victories could not create this kind of legacy. Only a marked, appointed, undeniable day could release this level of impact. So walk into this winning with reverence, with joy, and with confidence. Do not treat it as ordinary, for it is sacred. It is a once-in-a-lifetime pivot that will echo forever. September 15th will not just be remembered as your winning, it will be remembered as the day destinies connected to you were unlocked. And that is the power of being chosen. Chosen one, September 15th, is not simply the day of your massive winning, it is the seal upon your destiny. What unfolds on this day is not a temporary burst of favor or a fleeting glimpse of breakthrough. It is permanent. It is irreversible. Once this moment is activated, nothing can push you back into the shadows you once walked through. This is the day when the universe confirms that your rise is unstoppable. Your abundance is secured, and your victory is written into the very fabric of your being. This is why the weight of September 15th feels so different. It is not just another calendar date. It is a threshold, a crossing point between your old reality and the one you were always meant to live in. You cannot carry small thinking, doubt, or fear beyond this day. You cannot walk into your massive winning still attached to the limitations of your past. On this day, you are called to release the old version of yourself and step fully into the chosen version, the one who knows they were designed for abundance, for greatness, for legacy. Chosen one. Massive winning also means protection. When a day is marked for you, it carries not only the blessing, but the shield. On September 15th, what comes into your life cannot be stolen, cannot be sabotaged, cannot be undone. Every attempt that once tried to block you is broken. Every resistance that once tried to delay you is dissolved. The flow of your victory is guarded, ensuring that nothing can stand against what has been released. This is the assurance of a marked destiny. No opposition can override it. This day also completes a cycle. You will feel it in your spirit, that the long nights of waiting are finished, that the endless prayers are answered, that the wandering season is over. Completion does not mean your journey ends, but it means that a chapter has closed, so a new one can begin. September 15th is the exclamation point on your season of preparation and the capital letter at the start of your new season of overflow. You will look back and recognize this day as the hinge moment where everything changed. Chosen one, your story will carry new weight after this day. No longer will you speak from the place of waiting, you will speak from the place of winning. No longer will you testify of endurance only, you will testify of fulfillment. No longer will your words be filled with hope alone, they will be filled with proof. This is the transformation of September 15th. It does not just give you victory, it makes you the embodiment of it. Your life becomes living evidence that marked days exist, that destiny unfolds, that faith is rewarded. And yes, this massive winning will echo outward. Others will feel it, see it, and be moved by it. Some will draw closer, inspired by the power of your breakthrough. Others may shrink back, unable to comprehend how much you've been elevated. Do not be swayed by either response. This winning was not given to you for applause or validation. It was given because you were chosen to carry it. Stand firm in it. Live boldly in it. Let it expand through you. Chosen one, September 15th, is your seal, your confirmation, your divine announcement. From this day forward, you will never again question whether you are meant to rise. The evidence will be undeniable. The abundance will be visible. The transformation will be permanent. Massive winning is not only marked for you, it is now manifesting through you. Walk into this day with open hands and open spirit. Walk into it with the authority of one who knows they are chosen. Walk into it with gratitude, with faith, and with expectation. September 15th is the day the universe places its final stamp on your breakthrough and declares, "It is done." Chosen one, September 15th is not only a seal upon your destiny, it is a declaration of permanence. When a day is marked by heaven and aligned with the vibration of massive winning, it is not meant to pass like a fleeting moment. It becomes an eternal reference point, a day you will look back on and know without doubt that everything shifted. This is not a whisper of breakthrough. It is the roar of destiny. It is the thunderclap announcing that you are no longer who you were before this day. Your identity, your reality, your path, all of it has been elevated. This day is designed to awaken the full measure of who you are. For years you carried fragments of your identity, hints of greatness, glimpses of purpose, sparks of abundance. But September 15th brings all of those fragments together. It reveals the complete picture, the wholeness of your calling, the fullness of your authority. This is why it feels massive, because it is not giving you one blessing, it is unlocking every blessing tied to your name. It is the day when the invisible threads of your journey tie together into one undeniable tapestry of victory. It is the day where every unanswered question finds clarity, every hidden promise finds light, and every step of your journey proves it was leading you here, into the fullness of your destiny, crowned by the massive winning that could only belong to you.